Alright guys, so not only is it my 18th birthday, but it's also a day at sea, so that gives us a perfect opportunity to explore a lot of amenities on the ship. So these are the hallways with loft suites, and they have restricted access, so I won't be able to go in these hallways. But I've had loft suites before. The first couple times on this ship we had Skyloft 1718. And this is our third time on the ship, and in a row. So that's pretty nice. But both of the times we did the Eastern Caribbean itinerary, and we're doing the Eastern Caribbean itinerary this time around as well. But I'd like to do the Western Caribbean itinerary sometime. So here we have coastal kitchen, a dining area for suite guests only. And this is the suite lounge, obviously for suite guests only. And for whatever reason, it's not open that long on sea days, and it closes at 2 p.m. on sea days. But on port days, it's open for 2 different periods of time. And these are 3-dimensional maps that help guests and crew navigate this place. Because let me tell you, this is our gargantuan ship. And here you can get a view of the pool deck. There's the sports pool, hot tub, DJ area, the huge kids area with the spinning pool. I always like to go in there. And you can even get a view of Central Park. So this area leads to the Windjammer, and I always find myself eating here for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Sometimes I go in the Wipeout Cafe. I don't know, it depends on what's crowded and what's not, but let me tell you, this place can get really crowded. I mean, really crowded. Good when it's really hot out. And there's a lot of chairs out here for sunbathing. And all the wind out here feels like it wants to push me back. This deck right up there, it's for guests with gold sea passes only, and for suite guests. And my dad oftentimes finds himself going up here. So it's probably really nice up there. And here you can get a view of the cantilevered solarium hot tubs. The solarium is someone under a glass roof. And I gotta tell you, it's really packed out here today. So there's the beach pool. It's the only saltwater pool in this entire ship, and all the other pools are freshwater. But as you can probably tell, this pool is not open right now. It's closed for cleaning and stuff. The hot tub's open though. So this area is what they call the H2O zone, which is also on the Freedom class ships. They've got like a spinning vortex pool, colorful sculptures and sprinklers, water guns, a kid-friendly pool, and even a splash area for the little guys. Here we have the sports pool area, which is intended for lap swimming and pool volleyball, but like the main pool, a lot of people tend to use this pool to have fun. There's just so many bars around each pool area. Glass, aluminum, paper, and plastic. Save the waves. Then we got the main pool and hot tub. But there's so much more to this deck than that. Welcome to the Oasis of the Seas. There seems to be ping pong or table tennis, whatever you call it, and quite a few areas on the ship. So there's the classic mini golf course. You know, let's try a hand at that. Keep in mind, I'm not very good at sports, but let's give this a try. Yeah, I clearly suck at this. Oh, I almost had it. Sort of. Okay, now let's try and get it in. I really need to shut up and start focusing on the golf. Yes! You've even got a huge zip line that goes across the boardwalk. And there he goes. So there's a flow rider. There's actually two of them on this ship. One for stand-up surfing and one for boogie boarding. I tried the one for boogie boarding, but that didn't work out too well. I clearly suck at sports. And there he goes. There she goes. Wipe out. Well, there's the basketball court, but there's something going on there. So this is the video arcade, and I don't recommend going in there because a lot of the games taunt you with major prizes, and half of the games don't work. And kids tend to rack up a lot of charges when using the arcade. So be very careful. Are you freaking kidding me? Flappy Bird parody. So there's a souvenir shop, I guess. Yeah, the shops on board can't open on port days until the ship leaves port, but for whatever reason, Fort Lauderdale, Nassau, St. Thomas, St. Martin, are you telling me that this shop isn't open at all on port days? That is really stupid. And there's only 3 sea days on this entire cruise. We have a scale model of the Freedom of the Seas, and it's of course a smaller vessel, but I have been on that ship before, and at that time that was the largest cruise ship in the world. That's nuts. And this ship was built in 2006 while the Oasis was built in 2009. So there's the card room, which is self-explanatory, and then you can even access the internet on there. So this is Adventure Ocean, the kids program for three age groups. One's I think the Aquanauts for ages 3 to 5, the Explorers for ages 6 to 8, and Voyagers 9 to 11. I'm on the sun deck now. If you're on deck 14 and you go all the way forward, you can find this area right over here where you're at the front of the ship and you can see where we're going. And it's really windy out here. It's even blowing my shirt up. Still, this is really breathtaking. Oh, they've got a library out here. Seems like a place to relax or check out some of the books. Oh, around the Diamond Club, we got a scale model of our huge Oasis of the Seas. And I think right around here is where my parents' balcony is. So here we are in Dazzles, and I'm not quite sure what this place is. It's probably some kind of club. So we make our way to Central Park, a neighborhood with plenty of dining amenities, bars, shops, plenty of benches to sit at, and lots of actual living tropical plants. Actually, we'll get back to this later because I gotta charge my camera after touring all day, and it's too freaking hot out to be standing out here. This place is still really packed. There appears to be pool volleyball going on at the sports pool, and I'm a little cold from this wind, so I figured it might not warm up in the hot tub. So here we are in the spinning vortex pool at H2O's. Always enjoy this pool coming in here. Okay guys, after killing some time in the pool, my camera's all charged, I'm all showered up, and I've got my clothes back on, and we're going to continue with the tour, and then we're going to go down to the boardwalk, because I am going to the aqua show tonight. And this is the schooner bar which overlooks the Royal Promenade. Here we go. We're entering the boardwalk. So this ship has the world's first carousel at sea, and as you're walking down the boardwalk and heading for the carousel, you'll see all the horses in their developmental stages. And then you got the carousel. I'm gonna go on there. I think last time I went on here, this Boardwalk Doghouse used to be a donut shop, and they've even got the doghouse on the Allure of the Seas, I've heard. And one new addition that's been added to the Oasis of the Seas is a new arcade on the boardwalk. Let's check this out. Oh my friggin' god, you again? Not playing you. Nope, not trying you out either. Well, the games aren't taking my card, so screw that. I guess what we could do is go for a stop at Johnny Rockets for some shakes and fries, and then we'll continue exploring the boardwalk. I find it kind of cute that they do this. Tremendous. So the Star Pier is pretty much a clothing shop. You know, you get like clothing and sunglasses, watches, the works.
Hello, welcome to Star Pier. I'm Stacey. Was it good?
Time for a little stop at Cups and Scoops. can understand it used to just be an ice cream parlor, but they've added the cupcakes from the cupcake cupboard to that store, and now the cupcake cupboard in the Royal Promenade is now Kate Spade.
Is it good? What's it good?
It's recording.
Oh, no. Hey! Got it. Hey! What's up? Hey, you two. What's up?
Yeah, so I am at Cups and Scoop with these guys.
Yo! Hey! What's up?
And I stumbled upon the Shrek cupcake. It would say green cupcake with chocolate icing. It's actually pretty good. So we now stop at Candy Beach. Every kid's dream. Candy Paradise. And they've even got pinwheels in an area with stuff for the little guys. Gummy strawberries. That should be pretty good. Alright, it's 7 p.m. The show's in about a half hour. This is going to be exciting. It's such a unique experience to be watching this show while the sun is setting and while we're at sea.
How are you all doing today? Come on, make some noise. Who's enjoying their cruise vacation? There you go, that's the spirit. What an amazing day today. We are blessed with awesome weather, great sunshine. Tomorrow is going to be just as an amazing day as well. About 90 degrees Fahrenheit, feels like 150, like 32 degrees Celsius. It's going to be spectacular, right? So, of course, if you join me this afternoon at 1:30, anybody was here for the Sexy Man competition? Yes, Tarzan in the audience. Actually, if you do want to check it out, check out channel 14, alright? All the great activities do repeat on there. And I do want to take this opportunity to tell you about the Love and Marriage game show that's coming up tonight, 10:30.
Alright guys, the show was absolutely amazing, and I'm sorry I didn't film anything, but filming wasn't allowed, so I took some photos. They weren't flash photos, and unfortunately, I don't think the photos that I took are my best. So, to burn off all the junk food that I ate today, I'm going to take a stroll around the jogging track, and I'll even take a video of an entire lap of it, and then I'll continue with the rest of the tour. Alright guys, I'm about to reach the starting line. This is the longest jogging track at sea, and unlike all the other Royal Caribbean ships, the jogging track is here on the Promenade deck as opposed to above the pool deck. So, you only gotta run a few laps. Only like 3 laps across the jogging track to reach a full mile. That's how big this jogging track is. I just so happened to stumble upon the Opal Theatre. I wonder what they're showing tonight. Oh, so there's the Silk dining room with what I think serves Asian cuisine. I'm not sure. And now we enter the Royal Promenade. Regalia Fine Watch, so that's a watch shop. The guest services desk. And this here is the Rising Tide Bar, which goes up and down from Central Park all the way down here, vice versa. So there looks to be a bag shop around here. And then we got the Champagne Bar. And there's the Cafe Promenade. Lots of cars around here. There's stuffed bears inside them. Oh wow, 2 regalias in the Promenade. So this appears to be Kate Spade, and that took the place of the cupcake cupboard. And now the cupcake cupboard is in the ice cream parlor, therefore it's now called Cups and Scoops. Sorrentos. So there's the Globe and Atlas pub. Hold on. Gotta wait a second, I can't get focus. Oh, there he goes. Royal Caribbean Port Merchants. So this must be the equivalent to the general store on the Freedom and Voyager class ships. Watch stand. Quite a few watch stands around here. Prince and Green. Green. I'm not sure what that is. So right outside the On-Air Club, you can see all the sport coverage. So there appears to be the Boleros Lounge. Yes, guys, you are reading this correctly. This is a Starbucks on the world's largest cruise ship. And they've even got that on the Allure of the Seas as well. Imagine working at this Starbucks. It appears that down there is the entertainment place. Shimmering staircase right here. So we've got the Blaze nightclub. Jazz on 4. There's Studio B with an ice rink. And I think the comedy club's in that corner right there. So there appears to be Izumi on deck 4. Yeah, I was moved all the way down to deck 4 when the Oasis was upgraded. It used to be right near the Windjammer, but when the Izumi was removed from deck 16 and taken down here, that space became part of the Windjammer. So there's the Grand restaurants, and I think that serves international cuisine. And there happens to be the casino, which has quite a few different entrances throughout the ship. And I know what you're thinking. I'm 18 years old, I should go in there. Nope, no thanks. I made the decision not to gamble, drink, smoke, do drugs ever in my life. Because gambling is probably not worth it, especially not on a cruise ship. And there on deck 3 is the American Icon Grill dining room, which I believe serves American food. And last but not least, we've got the Conference Center and Business Services, which you, for whatever reason, gotta walk down a few stateroom corridors to discover. So I now conclude our explorations aboard the Oasis of the Seas for now, and we're gonna call it a night. And as you can see behind me, there's still a blue balloon and some streamers taped to the back of the bed. All my other balloons and streamers I've set aside. But this was quite an interesting 18th birthday experience aboard the Oasis of the Seas so far. And tomorrow we make a return to America as we are in St. Thomas. And we got a Skyraid to Paradise Point excursion planned. First thing. And St. Thomas should be really exciting. But in the meantime, thank you for watching and listening. This is Mike signing out. Finally legal, guys.